Okay. Okay, the marchers are sent, everything else is done. We did the daily passions and everything, so what else we gotta do in here? Maybe, yeah, just daily stuff. This one is like 4 hours, so probably I'll make it like in the morning. The troops, the same thing. Honestly, there's really not much to do. I pretty much done most of the stuff I had to do. I do have to run by my farms though, so I gotta take a look at my farms. I do have to take a quick look into my farms, see what's going on in here. Even though technically the KVK is, well, I wouldn't say over, like we still have about 15 days or something until it's over actually, but I still want to collect resources. Like next KVK will be here ASAP, so it's not uncommon that we might go for a KVK in like less than a month or something, maybe like 2 months, probably less than a month I'd say. So we really gotta keep pushing when it comes to research and everything else, and the resources. I don't want to waste the resources I got on my inventory because, well, we need those for dark times, and it's not those dark times just yet. We need those in case we get zeroed. Basically, that's why we gotta use them. So we gotta have like an emergency fund, you know, kind of like an emergency fund in the bank. Plus, you never know, man. If I ever like migrate to a new kingdom, usually like the inventory resources are like great support. Lelouch, hello, man. Hello to you, buddy. Yeah, you are. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting visitors today. I know that I'm super late on the stream, and I came home like an hour ago, but I've been lazing out. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was staying in front of the computer. I was just like minding my own business on YouTube. I was doing some grinding on the well, offline screen, I guess. And yeah, I just wasn't feeling it, you know. I really wasn't feeling it to go live. Like I was crazy tired, but in the end I decided that I wanted to go live just because I decided I wanted to go live. That being said, I really got to think about what the hell am I gonna do with this account, man. This account needs to start together. Like I really need to take this account to 3269 because this is the only account that I do not have there right now. But at the same time, this is an account that I'm using to upgrade everything to level 24, so it's not like it's not doing anything. It's, as a matter of fact, it's in a mission to reach level 24 ASAP. The city hall is level 24. Now we are trying to maximize all the farms and everything else. Like we're trying to get those to level 24, and then I want to take the market to level 24, and after that everything is ready, it's set to go, and we can go and yeah, we can just go and take it to 3269. Hello Yosin, how are you doing? I'm day 3 on my first season of Conquest, already spent 5.5 million crystals being free to play. God damn, man. God freaking damn, what the hell? My man, you're natural. You are natural, like what the hell? Hello Raider, welcome to the stream, brother. How really, like how can you spend 5.5 million? Like how much do you even get? Like if you waste 20 million crystals on a KVK, how much do you get that you can use like on the storage? I'm not certain. Ever you won't guess what happened on my Kingsland? What happened on your Kingsland, man? Come on, did you win the KVK by some lousy mistake or something? Like what just happened? Did the enemy just like give the building at the last moment? Like from what you told me is that you lost the KVK, so be right back. Oh, come on, man. You're leaving me on hold. I really wanted to know what happened in your KVK. You just cannot do that. You can't make a question. Like, you can't make me curious and then leave, man. That's really... Oh, man. Come on, that's really mean, don't you think? Jogging aside, I'm sure the guy has like stuff to do. One thing I gotta do that I always forget. Okay, we did this one, never mind. You in a KVK? Well, I am in a KVK, but to be honest, the fight actually already ended. We won, we got the star and everything, so now we're just chilling. Now we are just chilling, we are gathering gems, basically doing all the offline stuff. Gathering gems, gathering crystals, spending crystals, doing the technology so we can maximize the profits and everything. Like, that's what we are doing. Like, but we finished the KVK, we won. So it wasn't the most interesting KVK, I would say, but we won, that's what matters. Just I wish we could have just a little bit more fighting. We didn't have enough fighting, to be honest. I wanted to get like 200 million kills and I only got like 120 something. Really not happy about the amount of kills that I got this KVK. But then again, I did slack off because I was busy with some other stuff on real life. Plus I was like, most of the time I was like in vacation and everything, you know. The KVK actually happened like at a really bad time for me. Can you give you some tips for the free-to-play? Yeah, man, of course. Gather gems. Tip number 1, gather gems. Any moment that you can, gather gems. If you're like in a KVK, use your main account to gather gems. Have farms. I don't know how many farms you have, but as a free-to-play, trust me, you need a lot of farms. You need like at least, I would say 4 to 5 farms is like a healthy number that you can have. I don't know how many farms you have right now, but try to have like 4 to 5 farms at least. If you have like tier 4s, if you have tier 5s, maybe add a little bit more. Try to have like maybe 6 farms. Like you use like the 1 for food, 1 for wood, 1 for stone, and the other 3 use them for like gold. Because when you get the tier 5 units, you are probably gonna tier 5 units spend a lot of gold, crazy amounts of gold, so you need like at least 3 farms collecting gold for you if you are like a free-to-play guy. Even like normally the pay-to-win guys, they just buy resources from like the kingdom and everyone else, but if you're a free-to-play and you're not gonna spend any money, I do advise you to have like at least 5 or 6 farms. Now when I say 5 or 6 farms, don't let that bother you, in the sense that you don't have to make them ready like right now. Okay, take your time with those. Building a farm, it's a pain, it's a hustle, and it takes a long time, so just take your time with it. Like for example, it took me like 3 or 4 months, maybe like 6, to actually raise my farms to the level that they are right now. I didn't start right from the beginning with like the point is, don't, how can I say this, don't burn yourself out. Okay, don't try and grind every single day. Like if you grind super hard every single day over a certain norm, you will start to get bored and start to get tired out of the game. So you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to find the healthy like amount of time that you can actually play Rise of Kingdoms without feeling like you are doing a job. Like this is not supposed to be a job, this is supposed to be a game, and it's supposed to be fun. So the idea is, if you want tips for you to grow, I can give you the tips, but the idea is, tip number 1 is, do not try to overexert yourself. I've seen a lot of people who literally go so far, like they just log in one day, they just like crazy grind, they do the same thing the next day, the next day, the next day, and like 3 to 6 months in the game, they're like crazy tired because they play like 6 to 8 hours every single day of Rise of Kingdoms. You don't want to do that, in my opinion. You want to play like 2 hours, maybe max 3 something, unless you're like in a KVK and you're fighting. Like the norm should be like 1 to 3 hours. What kingdom are you in? I'm kingdom 3269 right now. My point is, try not to basically tire yourself out, man. So you want to make like 6 farms, yeah, you go and make 6 farms, but take your time with those. Like you build one, you take it to like a nice place, maybe like level 18, 19, and then you just log in daily, you just collect resources, and in the meantime when you log in, you maybe like upgrade something, you know. But don't, like, I log into my farms for like 2 or 3 times per day, no more. I know of crazy people, like, I would say crazy, but I know of people who like really grind into the game. They log into their farms like 10 times per day, they collect crazy amount of resources. But I feel like mostly and usually those type of players basically burn themselves out. They get tired of the game because they treat the game as if it's a job, and they gotta play like 10 hours, 12 hours every single day. Do not try and tire yourself out, man. You want to have fun when you play Rise of Kingdoms. You want to play like 1 hour to 3 hours daily. I feel like it's enough. You collect as many gems as you can. Maybe log in like once every, I would say half an hour, once every like something, and just log in, just basically send your troops for gems when you're like in a KVK. Like the gems in a KVK are like gold, man. Like they're like the most important resource that you will ever need. If you're a free-to-play guy, I don't know what VIP level you are. You are 3620 Kingdom Blackstone. If you're 3620, if I'm not mistaken, 3620 right now, let me double check, but you should be like not in Season of Conquest. Yeah, you're season 2 right now, so that actually means that you got a long way to go. One advice that I would give you is right now, if you're like in season 2, try to save your golden statues and golden stars. Try to save those for when you reach the end of KVK 3. When you reach the end of KVK 3, what's gonna happen is you will have the Season of Conquest commanders. Like you have commanders like CPO Prime, you will have commanders like Liu Che, you will have commanders like Arthur or something, like maybe like Ragnar. So you have like lots and lots, like you'll have this guy right here, Arthur Pendragon. You'll have like basically all the cool commanders, man. So when you get that at the end of season 3, you basically want to have saved a bunch of golden statues and golden stars. Like you want to save a bunch. Like you need approximately, to max out like a commander, you need 550 to 600 like sculptures in order to max out a commander. So you basically try and save those. Now I don't know what VIP level you are, but since you're since you're like KVK 2, I would say you're somewhere in the VIP 8 or 9 something, right? Like what is your VIP level? You're 6. Okay, so it's really important that you get to reach VIP 10. So every single, like whenever you gather gems, like every single time that you have like a more than gem event, a more than gem event is basically an event that happens once in a while, like every once or 2 months or something. And when that event happens, it's basically an event that if you spend gems, it's gonna give you a reward. So what you do is that you wait for that moment, and when the event is active, you go in here and you buy all your gems. Like you actually buy them as VIP points. And when you do that, you're gonna do that anyway, but when you have an event, that means that if you are spending the gems, you are also getting some rewards. And that's why everyone in here who can, they usually wait for the event before they spend any gems. Okay, so you gather those gems and you wait about a more than gems event. It happens like once in every 2 or 3 months. You're gonna learn it, like you're gonna see it when it happens, and basically it's gonna tell you like waste like somewhere around, I believe the max you can do is like 12,000 gems. So if you spend like 12,000 gems, it's like 2 days for a total of it's like 2 days for a total of basically 24,000 gems, if I'm not mistaken. And the idea is that the more you spend, the more you will be getting back. Okay, so that's why you want to wait for the event. You will be getting golden statues in return, you will be getting golden stars in return, which is like 12, if I'm not mistaken, per day. So that's like an extra 24, 25 golden statues and golden stars, just because you spend those gems at the right moment. Okay, so you gather those gems, but you do not waste them until you do not spend them until you have a more than gems event. Like I said, your first goal should be to reach VIP 10. Why you want to reach VIP 10 is because if you reach VIP 10, every single day that you log into the game, you will be getting 1 golden statue for free. Okay, so it's kind of like given from just because you log in. And when you reach VIP 12 later into the game, you will be getting 2 golden statues. And if you reach VIP 14, you will be getting 3 golden statues. And that's like the highest that you will be getting for free every single day. But you want to get yourself to basically, like, the VIP levels are really important. You want to be getting that VIP 14 ASAP, but the very minimum that you got to do is you got to get at least VIP 10. Okay, so that's like the idea. The second tip is you want to stay in an active alliance. Since you're like KVK 2, I'm guessing that your kingdom has already solidified, and I'm guessing that you're like part of the rank 1 kingdom or something. But if you're not, then you want to get into the top rank kingdom. The reason is you want to go there, well, it's fairly easy, honestly. You see these gifts right here, you get them only the most active of kingdoms. Whenever they buy stuff, look at this, I got me 100 gems right here, 100 VIP points right here, I got me some gems right here, I got me some good and speed ups. Like, I basically getting like free stuff just because the people in here are buying chests, me included. Like, sometimes I buy some stuff as well, but whenever they do like whenever they do like forts, you still get rewards. Like, you get like some stuff, sometimes you even get like AP points. So yeah, it's gonna take you a while. I'm the leader of the top 1 alliance. Man, nice. I don't know how you managed to solidify like a kingdom, being a new player into the game, because the truth is most of the guys in the kingdom, every single time like a kingdom opens, what happens is usually you have like migrations. By migrations, I mean you have like groups who start together, or projects, and they come into the kingdom as a group, and usually it's really hard to beat them. So they come like 50 people, they come all at once, and their goal is to take over the kingdom. They make the biggest alliance, they attract everyone, and they are the leaders. So for you to be the leader of the top 1 alliance, it's actually crazy and impressive at the same time, man. But yeah, basically that's what you want to do. You want to save your golden statues and golden stars for basically like the second half of KVK 3, whenever you get the Season of Conquest commanders. At that point, like, you will struggle a little bit. Like, KVK 1 and KVK 2 are probably not gonna be as much fun because you will not have the best commanders into the game. But when you reach KVK 3, like by the end of KVK 3, I mean like when you fight for a level 7 pass, or when you fight for Kingsland, you will be having those Season of Conquest commanders, and it's really important to have those. Like, they will be giving you like a huge boost, and you need them for even later in the game. Like, I got my CPU at KVK 3, I also got my Liu Shade KVK 3 because I had saved up my gems and I've saved up my golden statues. So the moment I got them, I actually like upgraded them really well, and now my CPO is basically is the best March and the only March that I got right now in the KVK. I'm gonna get the second March soonish, but until then. But point is, do not waste your golden statues and golden stars pre KVK 3. It's not of your interest. You will have a better KVK 1 and 2, but you will struggle every single KVK after that, because in order to gather 600 golden statues as a free to play, if you do not even have VIP 14, you will be needing like a year, if not more, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so you want to save what you got right now. Like, you cannot stay a year without Season of Conquest commanders because it's really gonna kill you. So those are like some tips. Let's see what other tips I can give you. I gotta remember, honestly, I'm pretty sure that I have like a lot of those. Like, what else? Well, the idea is you want to like also know the path of the building. So the idea is, the goal is you want to be going towards the you also gotta go towards like getting your tier 5. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. You usually need like a year or a year and a half to get those tier 5s, but you want to keep going, and you gotta pick your like, at the end of KVK 3, I would say you gotta pick like your troop depending on the commander. And right now I want to unlock my infantry first. It's gonna take a while, like, to unlock the infantry. It's gonna take a long time. Another thing that I would say is focus on doing barb forts. Whenever you're like in the home kingdom, you focus on doing barb forts. Why? Because in order to upgrade your castle to level 25, and in order to upgrade your academy so that you can actually attain the tier 5 troops, you need to upgrade the castle. To upgrade the castle, you need the books of convenient. It's the way they are called. Let me see if I got some of those here to basically show you. You need these books right here. These books right here, you basically, the majority, 90% of those, you either buy them or you get them. And by buy them, I mean like with gems, not with real money, but you either buy them with gems or you do forts in the home kingdom. You do not do forts in the lost kingdom, because in the lost kingdom, at least after like KVK 3, you are not getting books anymore. But in the home kingdom, you want to be doing as many forts as you can. That's like top level. Like, you want to do as many forts as you can because you gotta get those books. And to upgrade this one, you need like I believe about 30,000 books in as a total. To get from level 1 to level 25, you need about 30,000 books. 30,000 books is 300,000 gems. Okay, so that's like a crazy amount of gems that you do not want to be spending on buying books. You want to be spending them on your VIP, but in order to spend them on your VIP, it means that you got to get the books in some other way, and the way you're going to get them is by doing forts. Another advice that I would be giving you is always try to basically not let your AP bar get full. Why? Because when your AP bar is the basically like the AP, I'm pretty sure that you know what it is, but it's basically like the green points that you get, the green bar of AP points that you use to kill barbs or do basically anything else. You don't want to let it ever get full, because the moment it gets full, it doesn't recharge anymore, so you are losing out. So if you have a shot to actually log into the game throughout your day, like maybe after work, or maybe at work lunch, or maybe if you're at school, like in the big break or something, depending on what you do in life. But point is, if you get a shot, if you get a chance, the AP bar usually needs 10 to 12 hours to fill. So every 10 hours you log into the game, you waste that AP bar, you kill some barbs, kill some forts, you do whatever, but it's better than doing nothing. I would say kill forts, but if you can, and if you can afford it. But if you do not have the luxury of time, then come on. Nice. How many of those do I have? Okay, as I was saying, if you do not have like the luxury time, like you never want to get this, you never want to let this AP bar get full. It's always better if you waste it. It's really important. Okay, so you want to maximize the rewards that you get from your action points, and that means you want to basically this AP bar usually fills like 2.5 times per day. So you will be getting like 4,500 to 5,000 AP points, which are going to charge in a day, and you want to make sure that you use all of those. Okay, never let them go to waste if you can, if it's possible, because you can get great rewards by doing forts and by doing barbs. And whenever you kill barbs, you get like all the rewards as well. You get speed ups, you get resources and materials. Now the speed ups are really important, and the materials, the resources you can get on other ways. Also you get the books, the tomes of knowledge, which you will be needing to upgrade your commanders, by the way. So do try to basically kill a few barbs if you can, but point is, the speed ups are really important, because what's gonna happen is that once you go into KVK, and I'm pretty sure that you know that right now, but you have the 3 pre-stages, and one of those is you want to basically train as many troops as you can. To train those troops, you need the speed ups. You need the speed ups, the training speed ups, because you gotta use them for the event, and you need the resources. Okay, so that's why you kill barbs. Basically you want to kill, that's what I'm saying, like you try to maximize what you are getting from your action points, meaning that never let the bar go full, because once the bar like it recharges, once it's full, it's never going to go over that until you waste it. Okay, but if I join KVK, I'll be zeroed, but I want resources. Wait, if I join the KVK, I'll be zeroed, but I want resources. Okay, I gotta understand that. Listen, the point is, if you are going to go into KVK anyway, but you want to kill as many barbs as you can whenever you're like in the home kingdom, and you want to kill as many barb forts. The barb forts are a little bit more important than barbs. Like it goes like this: if you are chaining barbs, and chaining is basically when you have like a full AoE damage commander, which is able to fight this guy, but then does a full AoE, and it basically triggers this one to attack him as well, and then you do the same thing here, and then you do the same thing here, and you only basically you kill with the amount of 1 AP. So if it costs like 50 AP to kill this one, you are just chaining after that, and you are letting your AoE do the rest, and you are spending only 50 AP for all of them together. So if you are chaining barbs, it's more worth it to chain barbs than do forts. But if you are doing forts is always better than doing single barbs. Okay, so if you are not chaining barbs, forts are better. If you are chaining barbs, chaining is better than forts. It goes like that basically. The idea is you want to be doing that because you will be getting, like I said, you will be getting like speed ups, you will be getting the tomes of knowledge that at the beginning of starting an account you really need those, because you will be upgrading your commander to level 60 and everything, and you get also animal, like basically you get like materials sometimes, and you do need those materials, because materials are like one of the toughest things to come by. usually like right now I got my blueprints that I can do, but the thing is I cannot do them. Like I cannot actually forge many stuff because I do not have the materials for it. So whenever you have like events, you always want to go for materials. Like look at this right now, you have this event right here. I'm gonna tell you like how things go. Like the most important thing ever is materials. You always want to go for this one, unless the city skin is something good, but it's really not. Like this basically sucks as a city skin. You want to go always for the materials first. These are like the materials, you always want to get this first. It's really important that you get this first, and after the after that you will want to be getting your like, golden keys, and after that is the speed ups, and yeah, and after that like it's like the tons of knowledge. Okay, so this is like the way it goes. Actually no, in your case, I'm sorry to say this because I don't really suffer for like golden stars, but normally you want to go for 1, 2 and 3. These are like the most important, and then you go for the speed ups. Never go for the resources, they're like your last pick. Don't give a shit about those. Like resources you shouldn't be worried about. You always get the golden stars, golden statues, the materials, and then you get the golden keys and the speed ups. Like these are like the important rewards. The rest not exactly important unless you get those first. Okay, then you can do whatever you want with the rest. Even though I have like tier 5 troops and 54.6 million power, I got zeroed. Wait, you have an account who's like 54.6 million power? And it's VIP 6? It doesn't make sense, man. You got okay. There are ways I can give you like tips on the Kingsland so you never get zeroed, but that's like a separate topic. So the idea is in Kingsland you never want to stay like in the front line, man. If you're like going home, you always want to stay within your territory alliance. And if you're fighting, supposing that you are fighting like right here, you never want to stay here when you actually go into you go to sleep, man. You never want to stay in the front line. You always want to go back and back, possibly to the next zone where you are safe. So if when you wake up in the morning, even if the enemy has pushed, you cannot be zeroed, because you cannot be zeroed if you're like in your alliance territory. You can only be zeroed and they can attack your city only if you're like outside of your alliance's territory. Okay, so it's really important that you stay in here, and it's really important that you do not stay in the front line whenever you go AFK or like go to like offline, because the enemy can push, and if they kill the flag they destroy the territory, and then yes, you can be zeroed. So always try to make sure that you never stay in the front line. If you're like in a KVK and you know that you are not going to fight anymore that day, you know that you will not show up for like 2 hours, 3 hours, either you bubble and you use like a peace shield, or you just basically teleport out. Teleport out, I mean like teleport in your territory, but way in the back from the fighting, to the point where you know that the enemy cannot burn that much. So that's really important, man. That's why you got zeroed, okay? But the fact that your main account is 54.6 million power and you're like only VIP 6, it really doesn't make sense to me. And you're free to play, so how? Like you're VIP, you basically KVK 2, you have tier 5 troops, you have 54.6 million power, which is impossible for free to play in KVK 2, and you have a low VIP level, so you have like VIP 6, so something doesn't add up to the numbers, man. Hello Lilouch, welcome back, brother. So you still didn't, Lilouch, you still didn't tell me like what the hell happened at your Kingsland. Something really doesn't add up to the numbers, man. The fact that you have a 55 million account and it's VIP 6, like it just cannot be. I don't know. Oh, main VIP is level 16. Okay, that makes sense, man. I thought you meant like VIP 6, because VIP 6 is basically terrible. No, if you're VIP 16, it makes sense. Like it's a good level to be, but if you have an account who's like VIP 16 and you never bought it because you're free to play guy, I'm guessing that you technically should know a lot about the game. I can give you like general tips, but I'm pretty sure you know more about the general game than I do. Let me just find like a gem spot in here. come on, man. Where's that good gem spot? Right here. Nice, found you. I told you we won KVK, but gave up the start. KVK ended, we got our rewards. Then our allies betrayed and burned the camp out of Kingsland, except our alliance. Lol. Wait, why except your alliance? Like, what actually? Why were the only ones who were spared? Anyway, brother, I would say those are like the most important tips, brother. If you're like new into the KVK, like your account is new, you try to save, not use your golden speed ups. I'm sorry, golden sculptures and golden stars. You try to maximize the rewards you get from action points, meaning that you never let that bar go full. Always waste it, always spend it, so you can actually maximize the regeneration out of it. You try to save as many speed ups as you can, and you try to kill those bar forts so you can get the boost of convenient, which you are going to be using later to upgrade your castle, so that you can upgrade your academy, so that you can get your tier 5s. My alliance made peace with them, but the camps were toxic, but still betraying after KK, and it's crazy. Lol. Lol, that's actually like super crazy, man. The fact that your alliance is, I don't know where you are, honestly. I cannot see your alliance in here, but I'm guessing this is your alliance then, because it's like the only one who reached. Yeah, this is your alliance, actually, the wild keys. Yeah, you actually been kicked out, man. Wow. The fact that you actually got kicked out, that's crazy, honestly. I thought that Kingsland is over, by the way. Like you said, the KVK ended. But I can still see the map, like what's going on in here. Oh my god, man, this is crazy indeed. But I'm glad that you guys got to stay in the Kingsland and you got the rewards and everything. I'm really happy about you, brother. Like, you really super grind on the game, and you totally deserve it. KVK is over, Lost Kingdom disappears in 2 days. Oh, I see. So everyone is back home right now. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense then. We all move back into the home kingdom. Nice. Now you can just go and just grind the hell out of your home kingdom, man. You try and get those chains up and everything. You try to prepare for next KVK. Like, I'm guessing that you guys will probably have like a month or something of time to cool off and to just build your account better, build your speed ups, build your resources, build everything, so you can prepare for next KVK. So you take that time and you try to maximize the profits, brother. They started boosting about burning out undefended flags. Like, bro, we are farming in home kingdom. You know, I never understood like the wheel for drama. I never ever understood why people love drama in the game, meaning that even if the allies usually like try and speak bad about us, I couldn't even care too much, because, or like the enemy speak bad about me, I couldn't care too much, man. Like, I honestly stay away from drama. I usually really stay away from drama. I feel like it's never anything good. It just gets everything mixed up. Like, even because okay, if you lose the KVK but you are in good terms with your enemies, that you can still get some rewards. If you're like in bad terms with your enemy, then you are not gonna get anything. So that's what I'm trying to say. So usually the guy who doesn't make drama is usually the one who ends up winning everything in the end. So as a kingdom, it's best to not make drama. Like, see, like, you guys were not toxic, you guys were not making drama, you guys were not insulting anyone, and you were left into the Kingsland. Yeah, in my kingdom, we would tell of our members to trash talk in Lost Kingdom. Yeah, basically don't let them trash talk, because you are gonna bring bad blood. And while bad blood is technically fun on a sense, because bad blood, it's always makes everyone better, but it makes everyone try harder. But at the same time, like, you gotta take into account the fact that if you lose the KVK, the enemy is not gonna have any mercy on you. How much have you gathered? You mean about like gems and everything? Well, normally I gather somewhere around 1,000 gems to 2,000 gems per day. I would say 1,000 gems is like more than norm. I would love to say that I'm farming 2,000. I could if I were to play like a lot more Rise of Kingdoms, but I cannot do that because I got a life as well. I got my job, I got my friends, I got my family, I got everything else that I gotta take care of. So I really cannot play Rise of Kingdoms throughout the whole day. It's impossible for me to do that. Yeah, my kingdom will tell of our members for shares talking today's enemy can be tomorrow's friend. Definitely not forget them, worst allies ever. Trust me, man, you will be meeting worse. You will be meeting worse players. It always happens. Like the amount of KVKs that I thought myself, these guys are like the worst, and you go into next KVK, you realize that there's even bigger trash talkers. All the kingdoms have some trash talkers, unfortunately. Wow, it's really not much, man. Like if you gather for like 3 hours, Retta, or like something more, 3 to 4 hours. But like I said, I don't really stay like in front of my computers for like 3 to 4 hours. I log in, like I play into my computer like 1 or 2 hours, and then after that I'm just logging randomly every an hour or every 2 hours or something, just sending my marches to father gems to gather gems, and that's about it. To be honest, this KVK alone, I spent 100,000 gems upgrading my castle because I didn't have enough books of convenient. So 100,000 gems actually were spent on the castle. I wish they could have been spent on my VIP level. I would have been VIP 15 by now, but it's more important. It's more needed like this. I really could not give away my I really could not basically give away for what's it called? Shit, it's not coming to me right now. I subscribe for streams like this. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I feel like you should, like, if you're interested into my streams, probably you should just try and join my Discord as well. The idea is every single time that I actually go live, I always notify people on my Discord. Like I always send a message for everyone. So the best way for you to know when I'm live, because depending on how the day goes for me at work and everything else, I might go or not do a live stream. But I feel like, yeah, you should, it's always best to just join my Discord, brother. If you join the Discord, you will know every single time. I always notify everyone that, hey man, hey guys, I'm live. Not even trash talking, but just the way they pressured us to give up their star is just not cool. They are lucky we were drained, but I guess we can just apply for next KVK early. Yeah, take your time, man. Yeah, take your time. You stay in the home kingdom. You try to basically chain as many barbs as you can, maximize those profits, get as many speed ups as you can, get as many gems as you can, get as many everything as you can. And the moment that the next KVK starts, you will be more than packed to go into it. Just basically maximize the profits that you are getting in the home kingdom, which I feel like a lot of people don't do. Usually whenever KVK is over, I always notice that the people continue, like kind of like slack off. They don't want to play anymore, and they usually just wait for next KVK. And yeah, most of those guys really, I really don't know how they do it. So if you're not grinding during home kingdom, I feel like the biggest grind should be in the home kingdom, man. Lost Kingdom is basically just shows how much you're grinding at the home kingdom, and that's it. Yeah, I'm ready for a big fight again now. I know the feeling, man. I know my Kingsland lasted a lot less than I would have loved it to last, and I didn't have as much fun as I thought I would. Like I was really super excited to fight for the Kingsland. I was like, this is gonna be a huge fight, a great fight, an amazing fight, and then yeah, the fight came and the fight went, and yeah, I barely got like 30 million kills or something out of my Kingsland, which is pathetic, to be honest. It's pathetic numbers. Foxes, hello man, welcome to the stream, brother. What up, dude? Not much, man, not much. Just a crazy tiring day, and I just made it home, and I wanted to make like a short live stream, I would say, maybe like an hour, not more. So I'm guessing like 20 minutes. I'm gonna just close it off, but we got like another 20 minutes, brother. Anyway, Reda, I really wish you the best of luck into your KVK. If you need any more advice, let me know. But the fact that you have an account which is like 55 million power, I feel like you know a lot more about the game than I do. So I'll try and give you the best advice that I can, but at the same time, I'm keeping the options open at the fact that maybe, just maybe, you know more about the game than I do. Just home, bro. Home, bro, is like 11 p.m. Yeah. I made home at my home like about the same time, yeah. Like it was about 11 p.m. when I came home, and I was just lazing out. Like, okay, maybe like 10:30. I was just lazing out, man. I couldn't make myself to make a live stream. I was like, do I make one? Do I not make one? I'm tired. I don't want to make a live stream. But then I was like, but I promised myself that I would be making one, so I want to do it just so I can tell myself that if you're gonna say to do something, that you gotta do it. And that's why I actually did the live stream, to be honest, just because I didn't want to. I wanted to hold myself accountable for the live stream. It's not like I was in the mood for it, or like, to be honest, I'm crazy tired right now. But I just had to make it, man. How's work, brother? How's work? Everything all right? Anyway, Lee Louch, yeah, I know the feeling, brother. I hope that the next KVK that we get starts as soon as possible. But I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of time in the home kingdom so I can gather some speed ups and everything would be nice. Maybe like a month or something. A month and a half. It would be amazingly nice for me to chain a few barbs, get me some speed ups, get me some resources and everything else. Crazy tired, by the way. I'm literally sleeping at the moment. I'm in high school, bro. Oh, my bad, man. My bad. I always forget the details. Just because you came home so late, and I thought you were like at work or something. You come home from high school so late into the house. Like I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But then maybe again you were like out partying or something. What's going on in here, man? What's so amazing here? I don't get. Okay. Reda says I want to migrate. Wait, I thought you were the king of your kingdom. Why you want to migrate? If the king of the kingdom actually wants to migrate, then imagine like imagine the rest of the players. Now I was home like 10 or something. Still super late, man. Like how many hours do you even study? Like okay, like I said, or now like 6 to be honest. I don't remember time, lol. Well, how can you not remember 6 and 10? Meaning that you might not remember the specific time, but you know if you came home like in the afternoon, you know if you came home around 7, you know that if you came home around 9, around 12. So the human does have the people and the humans do usually have like a biological body clock that just regulates our day. So for you to become home like at like 6 p.m. and then to say like 10 and then to be like I don't even remember, that's actually super crazy to me. Like yeah, I might forget some small details from my work, but never such stuff. It's crazy, man. All that studying to get the exams must really destroy you. Maybe you need some time to just cool off. No, bro, I live in Sweden. It's dark and cold, like 3 p.m. or something. Lol. I know. I have like excuse me. I have like what's it called? Like I have a cousin of mine who's in Finland, and he tells me the same goddamn thing. He's like, it's day in here, man. Day. Like I'm sorry, it's day, it's night in here. Like he always tells me that the night in there just starts the whole time. It's kind of like only 1 or 2 hours where you actually get to see brightness. My farm, migrate my farm. Oh well, you can do that. Like it's really not hard. Like if your farm is under like 10-50 million power, then you will probably just need only 1 passport, and I'm pretty sure you got 1 passport in your shop. Man, I really cannot express how tired I am. I really cannot express that. But I'm super tired. I'm really super tired, and I am making like a short live stream for sure. But the truth is, this live stream is not gonna last much more than like I feel like in 15 minutes I'm just gonna call it off. I'm crazy tired. Like I know, guys, that you want to see me a lot more, but. By the way, have you seen the 17, 18, 1903 KVK? I actually haven't. Actually haven't, man. Foxy said, have you won KVK? Yeah, brother, we actually won KVK, and we also we won KVK, and we also got star. The KVK is not open just yet. And here 1903, I'm guessing this should be like the same one, probably. Yep, it's actually like, yeah, they said that the Lost Kingdom hasn't started yet, so there's really not much to see in there. We gotta wait for until the teams actually show up. But yeah, Foxes, we did win the KVK, brother. It wasn't the most exciting KVK, like I said. There really wasn't as much fighting as I wanted there to be. I only got like 120 million kill points, and that's it. I was waiting for at least 200 million. But we did win the KVK. We got the star. I'd say that's good news, man. Brother, I'm falling asleep as it is. Man, I really got a cold tonight. I don't know. I'll be back, Red. I feel like I'm gonna call it a stream, brother, real soonish, but... So let's see, 1903 and 1879, power 20 billion, 11 billion, okay, kill points 1.2 trillion, crazy. 3355, 1981, okay, 1780 and 1175, and 1020, 3310. Okay, let's go, man. Seems like a fun KVK. Like it's gonna take a long time for this KVK to be exciting, for them to fight in the level 7 pass or Kingsland, but I'll try and keep an eye on it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Everyone's gathering, people are happy and everything. That's really what's important. This is why I love winning a KVK, man. This is exactly why I love winning KVK. Look at this. This is our zone. This is our zone. This is our zone. This is our zone. This is our zone right here. So it's you like all the players basically spread out. So whenever you win a KVK, all the players spread out. Like some stay here, some like me stay here, and it's really important that I stay here, because since that there's so many people in this zone right here, now that the KVK is over, I can farm gems in peace. So not as good as we are the last KVK. We did surpass the numbers, honestly. Like we went from, like, we did increase the numbers. Like I started with 150 million, now I'm at like 263, but I wish I could have gone to at least 300 million. Is it hard? What format? This is actually like the tides. Like this is the Tides of War. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm super tired. Listen guys, I really wanted to make like a longer stream, but I'm super tired right now. I'll promise that I will get back to you guys tomorrow, but for now I really gotta sleep. So I want to thank you all for stopping by, even if for like 5 minutes. It was a fun short stream, I guess. Tomorrow we'll try and make like a stream which is like at least 1 hour and 20 minutes or something, so kind of like a long one. But for today I'm really tired and I really gotta go sleep. So I want to thank you all of you people for stopping by the stream, and as always, love you all. You are amazing, and